What's up guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to go over the Piscifun Torrent. This is a rod I've had for about 2 months now. I've been wanting to make this video, but the longer I've waited, obviously the better review I'm going to be able to bring to y'all. This rod has caught smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, and even fought some decent sized redfish. I'm actually going this weekend to put it on some bigger reds, but for now, let's just get into it. I'm going to show you some of the visuals of it, and then we'll get into the specs. So let's go. So, for full transparency, I just want to say that yes, this was sent to me. This is not a paid promotion, but this was sent to me, and I've been doing this product testing for 2 months now, and Piscifun told me, you know, I could talk bad about it if I didn't like it, or if I didn't even want to make this video, I didn't have to. And trust me guys, it takes a while to make these videos for y'all, so I wouldn't do it if I didn't really like this thing. So I'm trying to help y'all out here. For anybody watching, you know, this would be a great rod for really anybody. You know, it's 60 bucks, and whether you're just starting out or you just don't want to spend too much money on your gear, you're going to get a good product with this thing. So man, I've been thoroughly impressed. We'll go into a few of the specs and just talk about some of the key features in this thing that I think, you know, for the price are a little, you know, uncommon. So rods come in a lot of shapes and sizes, you know, so to say. Most people would just call them different models, different actions, different, you know, what you want to use them for. And this rod has plenty, don't worry. Because I can't remember, and I have all these different models here on my phone, I'm going to throw it up on the screen right now, and we'll kind of go over some of the different models that they have in this particular rod. You know, I'm just going to hit on some of the ones that I would recommend. This is just a general tip for fishermen here. I'm not going to go through all of them. You can pause the video and look. But I really like the topwater jerkbait, which is a 6/8. You know, you get that low, you know, walk the dog or the jerkbait motion. That's a good one. It's a medium. I got the 7/1 jig rod. It was, you know, to me, I love a 7/1 or a 7/3, which they have a 7/2, which just look over all these. They're great rods. You know, I'm not going to get in. I could break down the different rods and what you could use them for, but they've done a good job, and you can tell that they know what they're doing when it comes to the dimensions and the actions and what over here you see in the techniques category that they matched them up to. So overall, they have a lot of different options in this one model, so you're not going to be left out. So whatever you want, make sure, you know, you get the right one. But so next we're going to talk about and I have another graphic. I'm going to throw it up on the screen because these graphics are great, and you know, I could talk all day, but these things really show what I'm trying to prove. So let's throw that up on the screen, and it's about the seat here. They're calling it their O seat design, improved grip and less fatigue. So I'm just going to be fully honest. I didn't know this was a feature. You maybe the subtlety of it, you know, will help out in the long run, but I didn't notice this over. You see where on the little chart here where it says ordinary seat, it kind of has a little pinch point there, and their seat design is, you know, improved. And I get what they're going for, but like I said, I didn't notice this off of the bat. But you know, take it for what it is. It shows that they put some thought into it. And maybe it's the subtleties that make me appreciate this rod for its price. And that's one of those things where you're not going to look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's a cool feature. You're just gonna when you're using the rod, it's gonna feel nice. Next, we're going to talk about the IM6 Carbon Blank. It's a 30-ton blank. You know, this is where there's a little disconnect in some of y'all. I don't want to bore y'all, and some of y'all really want to know this. So here again, I'm going to throw up a graphic. If you want to pause the video and study over this little chart here, you can go ahead. But there you go. And the Torrent is obviously it's a rod and reel both. They have the Torrent reel. This I actually bought with my own money, and if you notice, there's something a little different here. I accidentally bought a left-handed model, so I'm just gonna, you know, I'm feeling generous, so I'm going to give this one away to one of you lefties out there. You know, I feel kind of bad. You left-handed people probably don't get many good reel giveaways, so, you know, here's one right here. I haven't really used this thing, but yeah. All you have to do is comment Piscifun Torrent below, like the video, and make sure you're subscribed. That's all. Well, that's actually kind of a lot, but come on, guys. It's a free reel. Do it if you want it. So, back to the rod. You know, it's got the red accent to match the reel. It's got the red accent on it, which I'm going to start off with saying, you know, I wish they wouldn't have done the red accent because not everybody's going to want to put this combo together, and I know. And it's actually funny because I had a guy in the store tell me one day, because he was like, well, why don't you put this reel on this rod? And I said, well, they just don't look good together. And he said, well, I don't think the fish care. And he's right. But I'm kind of picky like that. I do care. You know, the red's slick and all, and I get what they were doing with the combo. But, you know, I always look to my rod to kind of be the neutral factor to where I can put whatever reel I want on here and it'll look good. I would have rather it been all black with some silver, or, you know, something more subtle than the red, but whatever. Like just for instance, this is their Piscifun Phantom. It's got green on here. If I rig this bad boy up, yeah, the fish aren't going to care, but I'm going to look like I'm ready for Christmas, you know, at all times. So that's just one little thing, but overall, the rod is built great. It's just the red accent. You know, take it how you want it. This is a great combo. Just keep that in mind with the red. But it does look good. Let's move back to the grips. The grips are pretty standard for what you'd expect out of the price range. You know, actually, I'm impressed with the quality of this foam. It's firm. It's not. I've felt some. You know, on a cheaper reel, you're gonna have a bunch. You're gonna have a real squishy handle. And it's just gonna feel kind of sloppy. This is a nice. You know, you can tell it's gonna last a long time. And yeah. Other than that, when it comes to sensitivity, you know, like I said, or if you've watched my other videos, go do so. But like I've said in those videos, I fish a lot of duckets, and I love the sensitivity of those. And I can't really tell the difference. You know, they're pretty much on par. And for the price, this is, you know, those duckets are twice as much as this thing. It's one of those things where it's like it's a exponential curve. You could spend $400 on a rod, and yeah, it's going to be really light, and it's going to be made out of the best materials, but, you know, at the end of the day, you can always shut it in your car door, and boom, it's gone. So I like to stick to the $100 range rods, generally, and this is definitely, you know, for the price, you're getting about that quality. That's what I think Piscifun prides themselves on, and I don't know how they do it, but they make great stuff, like this reel here. If you haven't watched that video, go do so. I mean, look at that. I mean, it'll sit there and spin for a while. I'm going on a tangent now, guys, but, you know, they make great stuff for the price. This is a very lightweight reel. This is a very lightweight rod. It's just, I can't harp on this enough, that it's the quality for the price that I'm super impressed with. You know, I'm not trying to sit here and say that this is a $400 G Loomis rod. It's not. But for 60 bucks, you can't beat it. Okay, so to wrap this video up, I'm just going to say I'm impressed, and I think Piscifun, it definitely has a place in the game. They pride themselves with, you know, making good quality reels and rods like this one for the price. That's really their staple, you know. I think if this had a different logo on it or whatever, it'd be twice the price, honestly. And I'm not just saying that. So if you're one of those people that don't get too stuck up on name brands and stuff like that, this is definitely for you. Like the guy at the store told me, the fish don't care what color it is, and the fish doesn't care what label it has on it. It's the quality and the build materials that, you know, or what makes something what it is. Go check out the link in the description. I'm gonna leave a link to where you can buy this thing. You know, Christmas is coming up, like I said. Get this thing for a loved one if you want it yourself. I've been really impressed. So yeah, guys, go check out this rod for sure. You know, I'll keep fishing with it. I'll keep y'all posted. More videos coming. Gonna be doing a little deer hunting, and gonna be going to Louisiana actually this weekend. So thank y'all for watching, guys, and see you next video.